My stepmother scratched my face with a bekagniffinbroke and broke both my arms, just because she thought I was a homewrecker. When I passed out from the pain, my dad finally arrived. Sharon cut me off, pinching my chin with her sharp nails. See how she tries to play the victim? That's her trick, seducing her way into beds. Don't be fooled by her. She's gonna bleed today. Ladies, trash this place. I managed to croak out defiantly. You wouldn't. Think I won't. Watch this. The women glanced at each other, uncertain. Really? Destroy all this beautiful stuff? Sharon's jealousy contorted her face as she hissed. It's all my husband's property. I'd rather smash it than let this homewrecker have it. She doesn't deserve a single piece of it. Relax, my husband ranks 8th on the richest list. We can afford to smash a little. I'll cover any trouble. Emboldened by Sharon's command, the women reluctantly started smashing, yet their eyes sparkled shrewdly. Display cases toppled, jewels scattered and shattered with a sharp. They winked and nodded at each other while wrecking the place, sneaking pricey gems into their pockets in the corners that couldn't be seen from outside. Within minutes, the showcase was in ruins. My heart bled, and tears welled up. I painstakingly designed the creations over endless nights with all my efforts. Seeing an opening as Sharon gloated, I broke free and shoved her aside. My mouth was bloody, speaking cost immense pain, but I couldn't hold back any longer. Enough. Everyone just stop. Sharon Harry, right? Well, I'm Lindy Evans, Jack Evans's daughter, the very man you're marrying tomorrow. If Dad sees how you're treating me, he won't let this slide. Those words cost all my strength. I thought revealing who I was would make them stop, apologize, and maybe even beg for forgiveness. But they paused only momentarily before bursting into laughter. Told you, she's an actress through and through, deceiving us all. Then Sharon hoisted me up and slammed me back against the display case. My spine screamed in pain, the numbness spreading. Yesterday, my fiancé told me his daughter was in France for a major jewelry contest, couldn't make our wedding. Don't believe me? Call my dad yourself. Sharon's fury only intensified instead of calming down. She became more diabolical and brutal, impersonating my stepdaughter, of all people. You think you can play that role? First, you try to steal my husband, now his daughter. I need to make you suffer today, teach you a lesson. Ladies, let's finish her off. Two women held down my arms, forcing me to lie back on the shattered display. Another to restrain my legs, leaving me exposed in my skirt, crown invisible to the onlookers. At that moment, I felt a despair and vulnerability I had never known. Never had I imagined myself at the mercy of such baseless cruelty and degradation. Sharon Harry, you lunatic. Sharon laughed heartily. You finally said something accurate. I'm a lunatic. Push me too far, and there's nothing I won't do. She circled me twice, relishing my powerless rage. Suddenly, her smile disappeared as she grabbed the pendant around my neck. Instinctively, I struggled, reaching out with a, don't touch it, give it back. Sharon examined the pendant, sneering. You've been clinging to this thing like it's your lifeline. It's just some old pendant, isn't it? All those jewels broke without a peep from you, but this trinket has you all riled up. Noticing my panic, she deliberately tapped the pendant against the glass, eliciting a sharp sound. Panic surged through me. This pendant was my mom's last gift to me. She was a gifted jewelry designer and had made it when I was born, infusing it with all her maternal love. The design was remarkable. One way, it depicted a pregnant mother caressing her belly flipped, a toddler running into her arms. I'd worn it since I could remember, treasuring it more after Julie passed, fearful of any harm. At that moment, fear gripped me. Sharon was capable of anything, utterly unhinged. I couldn't just watch her destroy something so precious. My voice broke as I pleaded. This is all I have left for my mom, my only solace. Please, just return the pendant, and I won't pursue it events any further. Sharon smirked gleefully, her lips curling. Want it back? Huh, sure, why not? But first, kneel and give me 10 good bows as an apology. The two women grabbed my arms and shoved me down to my knees. Look at this little hellcat, huffing up like a pufferfish. One taunted. She had it coming. Who does she think she is, trying to seduce Sharon's man? A dude old enough to be her father. Another chimed in. Gonna kneel or not? Keep staring and I'll pop those eyes right out. Despite my struggles, I couldn't move an inch. Sharon, don't you think you've crossed the line? I shot back. My stepmom smirked, dripping with sarcasm. You've got 10 seconds to think it over. 10, 9, 8. Fury mixed with pain filled my eyes. My teeth clenched tight. 5, 4, 3. Sharon theatrically raised her hand, poised to throw. Big talk about loyalty and loyalty, huh? Seems you don't care much for your mom's memento. 2, 1. The last third of my resistance snapped, and I shouted, no, please don't destroy it. I kneel. My submission visibly pleased Sharon. She slowly lowered her hand, a smug grin spreading across her face, gritting my teeth against the anger and pain. I hesitated not a moment before slamming my forehead to the ground. Each impact felt like another stomp on my dignity. For the first time, I felt the helplessness of being powerless despite living in a peaceful era. The old blood stains on my forehead soaked anew with fresh blood. Lifting my head after the 10th bow, my vision blurred with tears and blood. In utter humiliation, I reached out begging, can I have the pendant back now, please? Sharon held the pendant just out of reach above my hand. As I tried to grasp it, she snatched it away, laughing cruelly. Now you can watch the second part by clicking share and more.